bar was quite rowdy last night. I hope you all stayed classy. Questions?
I've heard that the Cubs are actually going to spend this year like they haven't in recent years. You've had some talks with them. How much do you expect them? How do you expect them to go in this year?
I think the tom-tom drum is finally beating again.
How long before your shortstops start coming up the ball based on that?
We're in active talks on all of them, and we're up pretty late last night, and so it's moving pretty fluidly. We have multiple teams and multiple offers that have come in the last few days.
Scott, sort of Padres to be aggressive. Do you think the Padres to be aggressive on Bogaerts?
The Padres are far from midway.
Any more conversation on where he would play?
Please let me finish, Mike. No, they're kind of they're kind of see the world franchise, and they are used to making a splash. So they're actively trying to improve their team, no doubt.
How would you describe the Red Sox engagement with Bogaerts at this point?
The Red Sox are, they kind of have four-star ownership, and these guys have proven over time that they win and they pursue winning. And I think if it's anybody, I think everyone about them understands the Sox without X are so.
Scott, what's your impression of the Giants and the amount of payroll they might have? If they sign, say, one very prominent free agent, do you believe they still could maybe add one of the top shortstops?
I think the Golden Gates and SF are far, high, and wide.
How seriously do you see the Cubs getting on Fray? I know you guys met with them, I think, last night or yesterday.
I think the Cubs are trying to improve themselves, and also when you have players like Carlos in the marketplace, it's a rare opportunity to get a player at this age, 28. We don't have many free agents that are 26, 27, 28 that hit the market. Proven leadership, skills. I think he fits all franchises because he fits a now franchise. He fits a building franchise. Obviously, the contracts are long-term, and his leadership skills are well documented. Championship-level player, so he's really idyllic for a lot of teams.
He told me during the season that when he talked to the Cubs last year, it was clear they were rebuilding and he wanted to be part of rebuilding. Have they made a different pitch this time? Do they look persuasive that they're ready to start winning?
I think that Carlos has been receptive to a lot of teams that are in a lot of places. And so there's not been any reservation on his part about any of the teams that have approached us.
You said this elsewhere, I think, but is Xander committed to shortstop? Are you committed to playing shortstop?
Oh, there are no teams that don't want Xander Bogaerts to play shortstop, and if there are clubs that certainly know he can play shortstop, and Xander's a team player. He's a guy that always wants to do what's best for his team, but certainly all the teams that have come forward want him to play shortstop.
Scott, how aggressive do you anticipate Baltimore being in the free agent market this offseason?
Baltimore they're birds of prey. They've feathered up, and so they're guys that are really have an amazing young core. We have Brenner Henderson there. There are DL Hall. There's a number of young players that they're stocked with, and I think they're trying to supplement this young nucleus because they really feel that they're ready to be competitive.
Scott, you surprised the Mets haven't been more aggressive trying to get Nimmo?
Well, I think the Mets are on a championship metamorphosis, and there's nothing that I see about them that has changed their direction or attitude towards getting their best players in the marketplace.
The Red Sox kind of implied that they are letting Xander survey the market and, wanted him to exercise that right in full, perhaps before engaging with with their best offers. Is that a sensible strategy?
I don't know their strategy. I just know we continue to talk and have dialogue and continue the process with them.
And with your clients, especially those who, in general, who have been with a team for a long time, do you generally take the approach of giving their the teams that they are that they have been with an opportunity to match offers, or do you?
No, we're not the matching kind. We let teams know that they have to assert. We don't ever hold back from reaching an agreement with any team, and certainly we don't give market preference to anyone. Otherwise, I think the free agent right would be dampened if you did.
How are the negotiations looking with Carlos Rodon for the Yankees and what's the marketplace looking like?
You kind of describe the free agent market like pools. You kind of have the infinity pool, a lap pool, kind of a lazy river pool, and then you have the inflatable pool. And I would say that the Yankees are definitely in the infinity pool, seeking great players, and there's certainly no shallow Hal in New York. Go ahead.